This video demonstrates how to navigate the web chat program at Answer First. When you receive a chat message, it will arrive on your line 1 similar to this. You will see that it's in a disconnected state, and you'll have a new chat message here with the closed envelope and the radio next to it. In order to enter into the chat, you simply press your F9 key. That will open up a browser window for you. You should maximize that browser so you're able to see everything on the screen. The first thing that you do is choose your name from the drop-down list and then press the Tab key. Pressing the Tab key opens up this window, and we'll explore this window a little bit. In this pane, you can see the full conversation between you and the chatter. This light green area at the top are general instructions or information about the account. Below that, we have the account name. Below the account name, we have a button with frequently asked questions. Below the frequently asked questions, we have the reply box. You can cut and paste into this box, you can free type into this box, or you can add the answers from the FAQs into this box. Once you have typed something into the box, you can use the send message key to send the message to the chatter, or the clear message window to erase what is in that window and retype or re-enter information before sending. Below that, we have some requirements that we are asked to get for our client. In this particular case, we're required to have the chatter's first and last name and a phone number and/or email address before we can close the chat session. So what we will want to do is make sure that we have collected a first and last name and an email address. In this case, we have. You can see the email address here, jsmith@testing.com, and we have the chatter's first and last name, John Smith, so we would click the name box as well. Once we've done that, we would press Tab, and then the Chat Complete button is there for us to use when we're done with the chat. In this case, our chatter is saying that he needs some help. So we have done the auto response by choosing our name, asking what we can do for them. The chatter has told us that he would like more information about our services. So we'll press the FAQ button, and this opens up a box. We can grab this box and move it just by grabbing that blue bar with our mouse and moving it wherever we need it on the screen. We can see the first question is, I would like more information about your service, which meets the question that he has asked us. So if we click the blue arrow to the right of the question, that expands and shows us the answer in case we needed to verify it was the right thing to send. I simply double click the question and the answer autofills into the reply box. I want to double check and make sure it's the correct answer before I click send a message. And that sends over to our chatter, and it appears again in the conversation pane here for you. We always want to remember our quality standards and try to use the chatter's name. So in this case, I will say, Mr. Smith, is there anything else I can assist you with today? This is our standard closing phrase, and we want to remember our standards when we are doing chat. So we have sent that message to him, and he has responded, no, thank you. This lets us know that he is done. He's still connected. So just in case, I'm going to say, have a great day, and give him a moment to reply. He doesn't reply, but I can see that he has disconnected by looking right here. And I see the chatter is disconnected, so I am then free to hit the chat complete button. Once I hit the chat complete button, this box pops up and asks me if I'm sure I want to stop chatting. If I click this button in error, I can choose no, and it goes right back to the chat screen. If I choose yes, then it closes that window, and we have a wrap up chat button down here. You'll see the chat summary that is sent to the chatter, and the chat summary that is sent to the client. So I'll click that wrap up chat button, and then we see this screen where we see that it is completed. So what I want to do now is just X out of my browser window. I'm back into Telephone Agent, and I have this screen in front of me. If I had closed the browser window by mistake and my chatter was still connected, I could click this enter button to re-enter the chat. It would open that window back up like this, and I would need to select my name and tab, and I would be right back into that screen so that I could continue the conversation. This only works if you have closed the browser window by mistake. Once you have hit the next button, you're not able to re-enter that chat, whether the chatter is still online or not. You have disconnected the chat and they are no longer online. At this point, you would simply F4 off of the account and wait for your next call.